Hi, I'm Erin Conover-Murray, and this is Erin's Design with Wine. Today, I am going to show you a design facelift that I did at the home of Phil and Jane Hackett's. I was thrilled to get the call from them because I actually helped them design their entire first floor over 20 years ago. What I found out doing this special facelift for them, that coming back into their home after being gone for 20 years was like seeing an old friend, and we gelled right away. And I immediately knew that I could help them transform their family room and make them happy and give them a design that they would love for the next 20 to 25 years. We're back with Phil Hackett, and I wanted to explain to you one of the first steps that I consider when doing a design facelift. So one of the first things that we did was we established a color palette, and we started that by doing a little window shopping and curating a look. Phil, do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I sure do. The first thing that we had done, which probably should not have, we purchased this sofa without consulting Erin, and we thought it was so neutral, it'll go with anything. And as it turns out, there are 50 different shades of taupe. So right away, I called up Erin and I said, "Bless me, Erin, for I have sinned, and I need your help right away." So she jumped right on it, and we spent an entire day going around trying to decide on the colors that we thought might work in terms of what we were looking for, and it was easy. It all came together. Erin is so connected in our city with where to take you when you're looking for things and unique things, and we just had a great time that day.
Yeah. We had a blast. I could not have looked more forward to work that day than any other time. It was just incredible. And this is what I had envisioned in my mind the entire time.
Yeah, she had the layout done perfectly, the way that we probably would not have done it, but we just love how it's all turned out. And meeting with Erin again after 20 years, I mean, we would keep in touch here and there, but really, it was just like seeing an old friend.
Yeah.
The day was well spent, and it's turned out great, and we are so happy.
Oh, cheers to that,
Cheers to
Phil.
you.
One of the details that I like to address when doing a design facelift is the dilemma of mixing metals. So when I started with Phil and Jane, we had a discussion about these light switch plates and the outlet plates, and they were in a brass, and they felt like that might be dated when they were going to redo the room. I thought that we could make it work. It's not easy to mix metals, but it can be done. And I wanted to be very budget conscious doing a design facelift, because if we redo everything, then it's not a facelift. But if I can make things work, then we can get even more stuff done. So we kept brass switch plates, and then we started to introduce more gold tones in these gorgeous lamps. But then right next to it, we put in a silver frame. Then we added the coffee table and the tray table that are both in silver. And then this great little martini table, oh, I love that little thing, is in another metal with a gold or brass vibe. So you do not need to gut your entire space if you're doing just a facelift. We can make everything look beautiful. Give it that curated or acquired look that we all want. I'm back with Jane Hackett. Thank you, Jane. One of the details that I thought that we could capitalize on is the artwork that the Hacketts already had. And I felt like we could repurpose it and use it again, and Jane took the lead. Do you want to go ahead and tell them what you did?
Well, these are pieces that we've had for quite some time, and we've always enjoyed them. However, the matting and the framing is something we've always contemplated changing and just never had. So when we decided to do a facelift, that was the perfect opportunity to change it and incorporate it with the palette that we decided on. So with the new matting and the frame, it just popped. It made it so much nicer in the room than what we had before. So we were so glad we changed it.
Yeah, stunning. You did a great job. Jane took the lead on this because she's a fine arts major. The other thing that I love that they did when purchasing art, since they've had these for so long, is when they took vacations. And how many times have you guys been to your favorite city, Paris?
Paris, oh, maybe 5 or 6 times.
5 or 6, so lucky. Jane is always keeping her eyes peeled for that amazing piece of art. So these are 2 pieces that they brought back from Paris years ago. I wanted to tell you guys thank you. I am very grateful that after 20 plus years we reunited. I could help you bring this design facelift to reality. And I wanted to ask you one last question. So after this facelift and it's completed, how did this design make you more happy at home?
I'll let you start.
I think just brightening up the room. Before we had a little bit darker tones, and I think minimalizing a little bit, it just makes us happy.
Yes.
Erin, first of all, you're welcome. We want to thank you for all that you have done for us. And I think this room, it's a family room. And Erin never forgets her clients in terms of what they're looking for. And we wanted to keep it a family room. So she worked with a lot of the things that made us feel comfortable. So in addition to all the new furniture, we were able to keep many things in our bookcases that represent family. And that means so much to us as it does to Erin. So I want to thank you for that. But that's what I think is special about this room for me.
Oh, I love that. Cheers.
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 To being happy at home